NENOMATICA, where mathematics meets YouTube excellence. We will prove two statements about the floor function, also called the bracket function. First, the floor of x plus the floor of x equals 2 times the floor of x. Second, a nested sum of n floors equals n times the floor of x. To build intuition, let's place x on a number line. Let n be the floor of x, the greatest integer, less than or equal to x. That means x lies between n and n plus 1. Theorem: the floor of x plus the floor of x equals 2 times the floor of x. Proof: let the floor of x be n. Then the floor of x plus the floor of x equals the floor of x plus n. Because n is an integer, we can pull it out of the floor. That becomes the floor of x plus n equals the floor of x plus n. Substituting n equals the floor of x gives 2 times the floor of x. A quick visual check. If the floor of x is n, then adding the floor of x shifts x by an integer amount n. Taking the floor again lands at the integer 2n, which is 2 times the floor of x. Theorem: a nested expression with n floors equals n times the floor of x. Proof idea: define a sequence. E sub 1 equals the floor of x, and e sub k plus 1 equals the floor of x plus e sub k. Since e sub k is an integer, at each step we can pull it out of the floor. By simple induction, e sub k equals k times the floor of x. Therefore, a nesting of n floors equals n times the floor of x. Let us see one concrete nesting with 3 floors. The floor of x plus the floor of x plus the floor of x becomes the floor of x plus an integer twice the floor of x. Pulling that integer out leaves 3 times the floor of x. Summary: we used the key property that the floor of x plus an integer equals the floor of x plus that integer. From this, we proved that the floor of x plus the floor of x equals 2 times the floor of x, and by induction that n nested floors add up to n times the floor of x. Try practicing by evaluating the floor of x plus the floor of 2x for various values of x. By evaluating the floor of x plus the floor of 2x for various values of x. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more math lessons. NENOMATICA, where mathematics meets YouTube excellence.